sanctuary or visitor centre first. Ooh. There's some beautiful bird calls, and I can hear different native birds. Toilets galore. It's uphill and down dale. Te mane te ori ori. Beautiful. It's beautiful. This is where I've been wanting to go for a while. I'm on the maunga now, and we are going down to look at the Tuataras, and hopefully we'll see a taka here, but they are looking after their chicks at the moment, so they might be a bit skittery around humans. Down there, see, this is where we've come. So we're going downhill a lot. I know it's going to be quite hard coming uphill. Just a little tour. And there's the fence. That is a special fence that keeps rodents out. Rabbits, rodents, any other animals, deer, dogs. And so all of that area over there is protected from predators. You can see the contrast between the farmland and the bush. And there.
I was just going to mention a little bit about the background donated to us by a local family, the Tauroas. And
Okay.
this used to be, they had dammed this area to make a water hole for the kids to swim in and things like that. So you can see it's kind of over there, there's a fence line. This is actually connected but not part of the sanctuary as the same way as the rest of the fence. So this was made around the same time, and they donated it just to kind of create this little wetland for us, so we could have our take and tuatara down here. Because the takahe needed more grass than we were able to give them in the forest as well, so this was fantastic.
Yeah.
And the tauroas are still really heavily involved today.
Oh.
Like Tao, Ted Tauroa, he actually still mows lawns and all sorts of things. There's a little trail here, so
And we're still going down.
that's why it looks quite strange, because it's jutting out. None of it
Wow, this is... Oh, gee, look at it. Eh? So you have to get a pass to come down here. To get a... You have to pay. But that's how they fund everything, by people coming and touring and funding applications. It'll be ongoing. Stony. And here we are. I think this is the enclosure.
We have some pretty terrible parents here as well. New Zealand birds are pretty varied. Some of them are wonderfully close,
Look at
like
that.
takahe look after the kangaroo. No, okay.
What is that?
Even kiwi, their chicks are pretty independent from hatching. So you would have noticed I just had to unlock us. That's just to
Yeah.
stop anybody from coming in here and taking our taonga, our treasures, our precious species. Because of course the black market, when you have species like the takahe where there's only 528, you don't want anyone coming in and
world.
doing anything.
There are 520
In the world.
total.
In the world. Yeah, that'll
And
be
they're
why it's been
beautiful
hard for you
birds.
guys to find them as well at the moment.
Oh, it's also because they're breeding.
And they're breeding and making it difficult for everyone. So this is where I do my quick health and safety in terms of being in here. We don't have a lot of reception, so I have this. If for some reason I can't talk into it, we just press that down, talk, and Susan or Cheryl will come galloping to the rescue. The key is there, so at any time you can always unlock it, get out, and just go straight back up the way we've just come. Other than that, I've also got a first aid kit. Okay, so as long as everybody feels comfortable, we'll keep going. So we'll just go through here.
What's that on the water? Is that just a reflection or foam?
I think that's the reflection from what I can see. It's just all the wind is just kind of making the ripples, but there is a little bit of build up just on this side.
There isn't a ton of grass down here.
As you walk around, you'll see quite a bit. We're gonna just go this way today, so they'll happily eat away at this sort of stuff. We do have to mow the path just so we can actually get around.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I didn't know what to expect. It's beautiful.
See these tunnels as well? You might have seen. You already heard a bit about them?
No.
No. So it's a tracking tunnel. It's how we make sure that nothing has gotten into the forest or into our enclosure. Rather than setting a million traps, we have ink pads inside. So that it'll have a piece of peanut butter or something really delicious. And we get footprints. So this is a hedgehog that was ran through someone's backyard who are testing out their cars. You have things like mice. And then you get some really, really cool things. Like this little gecko that ran through.
Ah, gecko.
Yeah.
So these are okay. I guess we
Yeah. Yeah, so this is how we can tell if anything's gotten in, and then we can set the traps to catch things if they have gotten in. Rather than always setting the trap. We also have these culverts. way that people forget that things get in is always swimming. So we have these culverts ready to go. It's deep enough so rats and stoats can't hold their breath long enough to get under, but fish can still pass by because we have giant and banded cockapoo, some of our
So
native
it goes
fish in
this
here.
way?
Yeah, so
Where is it?
oh, right there, beautiful.
Do you have eels in here too?
Yes, I think in here mostly cockapoo.
Oh,
on the
cockapoo.
mountain eel around as well.
What's that on the water?
Very close to the pine tree. Not the right
so
size.
cockapoo is just a New Zealand fish.
But man, the behavior is very different.
Yes, sorry, always with both. Sorry, yes, sorry.
I got no clue.
No, sorry. That's usually I'm always
It's beautiful, look at it. And it's almost pristine, which is even
when you
better.
actually grab them, it's quite soft spines, so it's more decorative than anything. Tuatara were part of a really long lost sort of order, and the sphenodons. There's nothing else related to Tuatara anymore. So back in the dinosaur age and everything, they're around doing their thing. Every other relative of them died off in the sphenodon family, and here we are, all these like 80 million years and all sorts, and they're still the only ones left of their family. They didn't branch off again. They stayed relatively unchanged. So Tuatara are the only ones left. That's why we don't call them lizards. They're just reptiles, similar to like you would get with alligators and that sort of thing. And they'll have the similar look to iguanas, but not be even vaguely related to them.
So what's the secret to their success? If all of them
True.
have died?
Being on an island with no mammals.
There you go.
Pretty much. So these guys
Lucky.
used to be all across the mainland, and now you only find them on islands, other islands,
There's
or
Sunday.
sanctuaries like this.
Tail. She's letting us get close.
Like that,
Yeah, just still trying to figure out how to find one. So I don't know, like the best civil advice.
Just turned around, I just missed it.
You're one of the easiest to find because they're always communicating. They'll be going,
She's got a little nub.
you'll hear that. That's how I find them every single time. It's not necessarily seeing them, but it's always hearing them because they're very close down in the neck. So I'm always on listening out for some big things. Or like, because they're always really, really close down. If you've ever tried to find
Oops.
seeing them, it can take more exactly where they are.
Yeah.
Hearing them is leading them.
Well, that was good. She didn't get too skittery with us.
Because if it's smaller than I thought it would be.
There's some bigger ones that are usually just hide away from us because they can't be bothered with me. So the closer we get to this one, this is called, I like to nickname this one Troll Under the Bridge, because it runs under the bridge every single time.
It's good to have a pattern.
Yeah.
There it is, look. Guess what? Hopefully it won't run off.
Crevice, that's the little one. Blends in very well. You come and have a look where my hand is.
Oh yeah.
You point it out.
And I'm gonna watch this one move.
Oh, yeah.
I'm interested in the movement. Sweetie, don't block my view.
It's there. Just see the back of it. Is this a male or female?
Young male.
He's going to run away. See it down there?
Maybe get used to it.
Oh, look at you. Oh, boy. They're not that. Oops. Stop talking. And what's that? Good, everybody. Well, I have to say that my visit to Maungatautari was just awesome. The only downer was there were no takahe out, and because they were still breeding, even though we were told that to visit between October and December, that the takahe would be out there. They weren't, so that was quite a disappointing thing. But however, the scenery was beautiful. It was really an experience being on that old, ancient, famous maunga, and to see the tuataras up, in real life. That was amazing. Also, we had a good guide who was very familiar with the terrain and the territory and the natural environmental kōrero, and those were all good things. So Maungatautari has a history as well. Now it is like Kapiti Island, it's an eco-sanctuary. So, and that's so important because Maungatautari is a sanctuary for all native species. So native birds, native, lizards, and all native wildlife and native plants, native trees, all native life. So, and also fish and water life as well, which is very rare. There were kōkopu in the beautiful little lakes that were around, and that was a real eye opener to know that they were still there because they're becoming pretty rare. But there's Māori history to Maungatautari as well. In fact, my iwi, the iwi that I affiliate to, one of my iwi, they settled in Maungatautari, and and they migrated down into the southern area from Maungatautari. So there are still some iwi settled there. But part of that big, huge maunga has been put into being a sanctuary, and the people that run it have worked in with some local Maori whānau who were the landowners, and who they donated their land to the cause of preserving native species. So I loved it. I'm thinking, I was so disappointed about the takahe, but I think I may go up there again because they also have a tour of all the native Māori medicines, and that's another tour. And they have other kinds of tours as well that I'm interested and so I probably will go back again. And you know, they survive on donations, people going and visiting, and it's really important to keep these things going because these are the last bastions, let's say, of all the native species of New Zealand. Kapiti Coast was another one that I went to that also has a Māori history, and now it's a native eco sanctuary. So anyway, enjoyed my visit. I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. Remember, when you're out there in nature, only leave your footprints. But for now, like... And what's that bird called?
Like that boulder we were listening to.
Eh?
Trying to go around the boulder.
What's that bird called?
That was the boulder, the Kumaka.
Kurimako. Oh, it's quite different to the tui.
There's just one up here as well. It's up in that patch. You see the brown patch of dirt, and then just to the left, there's one that's hiding behind a tree.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of them. Are they breeding well?
So we can tell we've had a few juveniles definitely come through. And
You sure it's alive?
yes, yesterday I saw it. Every day I go, it's fine. It's just a really strong sleeper.
They
It's starting to open its eye now.
it does seem pretty amazing if they're still around.
Yeah, I agree.
And
Hello.
being in South Florida, we have people importing lizards all the time.